In a twisted survival game set in a zoo, other players ran for their lives, terrified of breaking the rules. Me? I was scratching a tiger's chin. This code is a mess. Too dull. Not enough protein in your diet. Let's add another 20 pounds of beef to your meals. To the crazed monkey chasing players with an axe, I'd say, hey, buddy, what's with the mugging? You're just feeding the stereotype. Be a good boy. Here's a squeaky chicken. Now give the nice man his axe back. And when I found a black bear about to scoop out someone's brains, I smacked it right on the head. Look at you. I'd scold. You're a walking case of fatty liver. We need to get you on a workout plan. Pronto. Later, when the monsters of the zoo were interviewed and asked why they'd stopped hunting humans, they'd say, we weren't on board at first, you know? But this woman, she just follows us around, feeding us constantly. What can we do? She just gives us so much good stuff. I'd snatch the microphone. I swear, it's all part of a balanced, professional diet. They might look sleek and well-fed, but I assure you, they're perfectly healthy. After the car crash, I was left with a nasty side effect. My hearing would come and go. It cost me my job, forcing me to move back in with my parents and burn through my savings. That's when a friend recommended an animal rearing game. It was called Midnight Zoo. Before I could even ask how to play, her profile picture went dark. When I opened my eyes again, I was standing at the gates of a zoo. The place was a wreck, shrouded in a grim, eerie silence. It looked like it was one bad day away from being condemned. I used to be a zookeeper myself, right up until my last zoo went bankrupt. So, I'd been unemployed for a while. Well, no way I'm getting fired in a video game, too, I thought. Just then, a system notification chimed in my head. Welcome to the Midnight Zoo instance. Number of participants, 10. Objective, survive for 7 days without being killed by THE animals. Friendly reminder, do not, under any circumstances, break the zoo's rules. Otherwise, it's game over. My ears must have been acting up again, because the system's voice was muffled. I was about to ask it to repeat the rules when it spoke again. All players will assume the role of zookeeper. Please care for the animals responsibly. The voice faded, and I noticed a group of people standing near me. They were all around my age, a mix of men and women, their faces grim and silent. A man in a sharp suit pushed his glasses up his nose. Looks like we don't have any rookies this time, he announced. Makes sense. A newbie wouldn't last a minute in an instance this tough. So, let's stick to the usual protocol. He scanned the group. I've cleared 4 instances. I'll take point on this one. Any objections? People exchanged uneasy glances but said nothing. His leadership was accepted by default. I sighed internally. Even in a game, the corporate ladder was a thing. Who knew AZ zookeeper position would be so competitive? The suit, pleased with the silence, continued. Let's do quick introductions. Then we'll split into teams to scout the area. If I'm right, this is a rules-based instance. An NPC will probably show up soon to lay them out. Until then, I suggest no one wanders off. He paused, his voice firm. Teams of 3, find your partners. But I wasn't listening. Before he'd even finished his sentence, I walked straight through the zoo gates. By the time you're done with your little powwow, it'll be dark, I thought. Bunch of newbies. The first thing you do is report to the warden's office. Amateurs. Drawing on muscle memory from my old job, I found the warden's office. The suit saw me go. His voice cracked with anger. Hey, didn't you hear me? A reckless move like that will get you killed. He then scoffed to the others. Forget her. Let her be the guinea pig. She can scout the dangers for us. A woman in a tight-fitting, fiery red dress and impossibly high heel smirked. Exactly. These people are nuts, I thought. It was just an animal care game, and we were all here for the same zookeeper job. Why were they wishing death on each other? The world really had gone downhill.